Ladies and gentlemen, it's a powerful truth that we must all come to embrace. Discipline beats talent every time. Talent is a wonderful thing, a gift that comes naturally, but it is discipline that turns potential into achievement. Talent may open doors for you, but it's discipline that keeps those doors open and ensures that you walk through them successfully. Many people have extraordinary talent yet fail to make a lasting impact. Why is that? The reason is simple. Talent, no matter how extraordinary, cannot outlast the challenges that will inevitably come your way. It cannot keep you going when you grow tired, when the road becomes tough, or when others surpass you. Discipline, on the other hand, is a muscle that grows stronger with every test, every trial, and every failure. Consistency, my friends, is the key to long-term success. You see, talent might get you noticed for a moment, but it's discipline that sustains greatness. It's the discipline to wake up every day and keep working even when you don't feel like it. It's the discipline to push through difficulties, to stay focused, and to make the daily effort even when the rewards are not immediately visible. Talent can create a spark, but discipline is what keeps the fire burning brightly for years to come. But let me tell you, discipline is not just about actions, it is about commitment. When you commit to something, you're telling yourself that no matter what obstacles come, no matter how hard it gets, you will stay the course. Talent may be your starting point, but it is commitment and focus cultivated through discipline that will take you across the finish line. When you are disciplined, you don't let distractions or discouragement stop you. You know that success doesn't come in a flash, but is built over time with effort, patience, and consistency. And here's something we must not forget: discipline shapes character. Talent may be innate, but discipline is something you choose. Talent will get you noticed, but discipline will keep you respected. Talent may bring you recognition, but discipline will keep you grounded. Discipline transforms you from someone who is just good at something into someone who consistently excels at it. Discipline builds perseverance. Discipline builds resilience. Discipline builds integrity. And those are the traits that will carry you through the toughest challenges life will throw at you. But what truly sets discipline apart from talent is its ability to unlock your full potential. You might be talented, but if you don't consistently apply yourself, you will never reach your true capacity. It is through discipline that you unlock the highest levels of success, growth, and impact. Talent may set a foundation, but it is disciplined effort that will allow you to go above and beyond. When you apply discipline to your natural abilities, you take your talent from being a mere possibility to a reality that's sustainable, scalable, and unshakable. Finally, let us not forget that success is not a one-time event. It is a sustained journey. Talent might bring initial success, but discipline is what will keep you there. Many people rise quickly to the top due to their natural abilities, only to fall just as fast because they lack the discipline to maintain their position. True success is measured by your ability to continue performing at a high level, year after year, overcoming setbacks and distractions with unrelenting focus and determination. It's about creating a legacy that endures, and it's discipline that makes that possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us remember this truth: talent is a gift, but it is discipline that makes that gift valuable. Talent might get you through the door, but it is discipline that will allow you to thrive inside. Discipline will sustain you through the hard times, help you build the character necessary for lasting success, and unlock your full potential. If you want to rise above the ordinary, to break through the limits of what you thought possible, remember this: discipline beats talent every time. Let discipline be your constant companion, and success will follow you wherever you go. There is a pervasive myth in our world that talent alone can take you to the heights of success. People often believe that those who are born with a gift whether it be in music, sports, or intellectual pursuits, are destined for greatness. But the truth is far more powerful, and that truth is this: consistency will always surpass natural ability. Talent may give you a head start, but it is the relentless, consistent effort that will carry you through the long road to excellence. Think about the great achievers throughout history, whether they were athletes, artists, or entrepreneurs. What do they all have in common? They weren't just naturally gifted, they were disciplined, persistent, and unwavering in their commitment to continuous improvement. They didn't rest on their laurels or expect success to come easily because of their natural abilities. Instead, they made a conscious decision to show up day after day, to give their best no matter how they felt, no matter what obstacles were in their way. And that is the essence of consistency. Consistency is not about being perfect. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about taking small, deliberate steps every day, no matter how insignificant they may seem in the moment. It's about understanding that true success is not won in bursts of inspiration, but in the quiet, determined effort made over time. Every small effort compounds into something great, and this is where consistency outshines talent. Talent can be fleeting. It can fade with time if not nurtured. But consistency, once ingrained into your life, becomes a part of your character. It becomes a force that propels you forward even when the challenges seem insurmountable. We must understand that natural ability, while a gift, is often not enough to reach your highest potential. There are countless talented people who fall short of their true greatness because they fail to commit to the process of improvement. They expect their talent to carry them, and when it doesn't, they quit. But the consistent person, the person who knows that success is not a sprint but a marathon, will continue to push, will continue to strive, and will continue to improve long after the initial excitement has faded. It is in the commitment to improvement, the willingness to do the work day in and day out, that true mastery is found. Think about the great musicians we admire. Many of them were not the most naturally gifted, but they put in the work hour after hour, year after year. They honed their craft, practiced relentlessly, and even when they stumbled, they got back up and tried again. That commitment to consistency, not the fleeting brilliance of talent, is what set them apart. The same is true in business. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs didn't start with groundbreaking ideas. They didn't have all the answers at the beginning, but what they did have was the willingness to keep going, to keep improving, to keep learning. They knew that success wasn't a matter of chance, but a matter of consistency, of making small, deliberate decisions every day that would eventually lead to the outcome they desired. The one who is consistent, who stays the course no matter the circumstances, is the one who will ultimately find success. And it's not just about external success. Consistency builds character. It builds strength. It builds resilience. It teaches you the value of persistence, the importance of showing up even when you're tired, even when you failed, and even when the rewards seem distant. The consistent person learns to trust the process. They understand that success is not an accident, but the result of sustained effort. And in that effort, they build the inner fortitude needed to face challenges with courage and grace. What we must remember is that while talent may give you a moment of brilliance, it is the consistent application of effort, day after day, that truly creates the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who never realize their full potential. Talent can make you good, but consistency makes you great. And greatness is not achieved overnight. It is achieved through the small, consistent actions we take, even when no one is watching, even when the world does not recognize our efforts. In the end, consistency is the true measure of success. It is what allows you to rise above your circumstances, to transform your natural abilities into lasting accomplishments. It is what allows you to go further, to push past the barriers and to build something that endures. Talent may be the spark, but consistency is the fire that burns bright for a lifetime. Commitment and focus are two of the most powerful forces that drive success, yet so often they are overlooked or underappreciated. Commitment is the bedrock on which our dreams and aspirations are built, and focus is the laser-like precision that ensures we make the journey from vision to reality. These two qualities, when cultivated and applied in tandem, create an unstoppable force capable of overcoming the greatest challenges. Commitment is more than just a decision, it's a declaration of intent. It is the unwavering determination to pursue a goal, regardless of the obstacles, setbacks, or distractions that will inevitably arise. Commitment requires us to go beyond fleeting enthusiasm and shallow desire. It demands that we dig deep, tap into a well of persistence, and make a decision that we will see something through to completion, no matter how long it takes, no matter how difficult it becomes. Commitment means showing up every day, even when motivation fades, even when the world seems to be working against us, even when the journey becomes long and tiresome. It means holding on to your goal with both hands, refusing to let go no matter what. Focus, on the other hand, is the ability to channel all your energy, your mind, your actions, and your emotions into one singular pursuit. Focus is what helps us cut through the noise of life and see clearly the path that leads to our goals. It is the ability to shut out distractions and hone in on what truly matters. In a world filled with endless interruptions, digital distractions, and shifting priorities, the ability to focus on the task at hand is becoming rarer and rarer. Yet, it is focus that allows us to transform the impossible into the possible. It is focus that enables us to give our best to a project, to our work, to our relationships, and to ourselves. When commitment and focus are combined, they create a synergy that can't be stopped. Think about the power of a laser beam. Alone, a beam of light may scatter and dissipate, losing its strength. But when concentrated into a focused beam, it becomes powerful enough to cut through metal. This is the power of commitment and focus working together. Commitment keeps us anchored in our goal, while focus directs all of our efforts toward it. Without commitment, our focus may waver. Without focus, our commitment can lose direction. Together, they form a dynamic force that propels us forward, even in the face of adversity. But what is truly remarkable about commitment and focus is how they transform us as individuals. When we commit to something, we're not just pursuing a goal, we are developing the kind of character that endures. Commitment cultivates resilience, perseverance, and integrity. It forces us to grow, to learn, and to adapt even when the going gets tough. It teaches us the value of delayed gratification, the power of consistency, and the strength found in pushing through obstacles. Focus, meanwhile, sharpens our minds and strengthens our will. It trains us to prioritize, to simplify, and to dedicate ourselves fully to what matters. In a world that constantly demands our attention, focus helps us become masters of our own minds. Commitment and focus also have the unique power to change the trajectory of our lives. They turn ordinary individuals into extraordinary achievers. They take us from a place of uncertainty to a place of clarity and purpose. Every successful person, every leader who has made an impact on this world has done so through commitment and focus. It's not about being the smartest, the most talented, or the most gifted. It's about being willing to commit to the process and stay focused on the end result, no matter how challenging the road becomes. Think of any great achievement throughout history. Behind every victory, whether personal or professional, there was a moment when someone chose to commit. They made the decision to stay the course, to give everything they had to the pursuit of their goal. But commitment alone isn't enough. Without focus, that commitment would have been scattered, ineffective, and incomplete. It is the ability to focus on what matters, to filter out distractions, and to keep your eyes fixed on your goal that makes the difference between success and failure. Commitment without focus is like a car with no steering wheel. Focus without commitment is like a car with no engine. It's only when the two come together that we find the power to move forward and reach the destination we've set for ourselves. It is also important to understand that commitment and focus are not static. They are muscles that must be exercised and strengthened over time. The more we practice commitment in small areas of our lives, the more it becomes a natural part of who we are. The more we train ourselves to focus, to clear away distractions and give our full attention to the task at hand, the more powerful that focus becomes. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. But as we strengthen these muscles, we become unstoppable. When you commit to something and maintain your focus on it, you are not only building the life you desire, but you are also shaping the person you are becoming. The commitment to your goals is a commitment to your own growth and evolution. Focus, on the other hand, allows you to see clearly the next step, the next move, the next opportunity. Together, they form the foundation of your success. Discipline is not just about getting things done or following a set of rules. Discipline is the process through which we shape our character. It is the consistent daily commitment to doing what is right, even when it is difficult, even when no one is watching, even when it feels like the world is against you. It is in these moments of quiet perseverance that character is built. Character is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. Without it, talent, success, and fame can quickly crumble. Discipline is what anchors us, what steadies us when the winds of life blow harshly. It teaches us to stay focused, to keep pushing forward even when things are uncertain. It builds in us the ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, to honor our commitments, and to act with integrity even when tempted to do otherwise. Through discipline, we learn the value of delayed gratification, the ability to endure short-term discomfort for long-term success. This is crucial in a world where we are often taught to seek instant results, immediate rewards. But true success is rarely immediate. It requires time, effort, and above all, character. Discipline teaches us that success is not an event, but a process. It shows us that the road to greatness is paved not with shortcuts, but with hard work, consistent effort, and a willingness to keep going even when we feel like quitting. When we practice discipline, we build resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. But it is how we respond to those challenges that defines us. Discipline doesn't mean we won't face hardships. It means that when we do, we will face them head on. We will not be deterred by setbacks or failures. We will use them as stepping stones, learning from each failure, growing stronger with each challenge, and moving forward with greater resolve. Discipline also builds our sense of responsibility. It teaches us that we are accountable for our actions and the consequences they bring. When we are disciplined, we take ownership of our choices, both good and bad. We don't look for excuses or blame others for our mistakes. Instead, we accept responsibility, learn from our missteps, and strive to do better the next time. This is how character is formed, through a willingness to grow, to learn, and to become better every single day. And perhaps most importantly, discipline shapes our integrity. Integrity is not just about being honest when others are watching. It is about doing the right thing even when no one else knows. Discipline forces us to confront ourselves, to hold ourselves to the highest standards, and to live in alignment with our values. When we are disciplined, we don't act out of convenience or impulse. We act out of conviction. Our character becomes a reflection of the principles we choose to live by, and it is through discipline that we stay true to those principles, even in the face of temptation or adversity. The beauty of discipline is that it doesn't happen overnight. It is a process. Each day you choose to do what is difficult, each time you resist the urge to take the easy way out, each moment you push through when your body and mind are telling you to stop, you are building your character. You are becoming a person who can be trusted, who can be relied upon, who will rise to the occasion no matter the circumstances. Discipline is not a punishment. It is a gift that shapes us into the people we are meant to be. It is the quiet, steady force that transforms potential into greatness. It is the force that molds us, refines us, and empowers us to become the best version of ourselves. Through discipline, we create the character that will carry us through life's challenges and allow us to achieve lasting success. So let us embrace discipline not as a burden, but as the very tool that will allow us to grow, to thrive, and to become the people we were always meant to be. When we build our character through discipline, we build a foundation that no storm can shake, no challenge can defeat, and no failure can destroy. With discipline, we become unshakable. We become unstoppable. And we become the best version of ourselves. Discipline is the master key to unlocking your full potential. It is the bridge that connects the raw power of your dreams and aspirations to the concrete reality of achievement. Talent, though valuable, is only the beginning. Talent is a seed, a spark, but discipline is the soil that nurtures it, the water that nourishes it, and the sunlight that allows it to grow. Without discipline, talent is nothing more than unfulfilled potential, an untapped resource that remains dormant in the depths of your being. The world is full of talented people who never reach their full potential simply because they lack the discipline to follow through. Discipline is the force that drives you to take consistent action. It's what propels you forward even when you don't feel like it. When the road ahead seems uncertain or difficult, it's what pushes you to continue when the world tells you to quit. When every part of you wants to give in. Discipline is the choice to keep going when the results aren't immediate, when the journey seems long and tedious. It's waking up early to practice even when no one is watching. It's staying late to study even when the distractions are many. Discipline is the ability to make the right choice when the easy choice is right in front of you. What discipline does is simple: it keeps you on course. Talent may give you a head start, but it's discipline that keeps you moving towards your goal day after day. Talent can make things come easily at first, but it's discipline that will sustain you when the initial excitement wears off. It will be your discipline that pushes you to get up again when you fall, that drives you to work harder when you feel tired, that fuels you to stay focused on the prize when it feels out of reach. Discipline teaches you to keep going when others stop, to continue when it seems like you are not making progress, to keep climbing when the summit is not yet in sight. Think about the athletes who achieve greatness, the entrepreneurs who build empires, the artists who create masterpieces. They all possess one thing in common: discipline. While their talent certainly plays a role, it is their ability to work relentlessly, to put in the time and effort every single day, that separates them from the masses. Talent alone does not make an athlete a champion. It's their discipline to train harder than anyone else, to push their bodies beyond what they thought was possible, to recover and try again even after failure. Talent alone does not make a business succeed. It's the discipline to keep working on your vision, to continue learning, to face rejection and yet remain steadfast in your purpose. Discipline is what turns a good artist into a master. It's the ability to show up and practice, to study the craft relentlessly, to sacrifice comfort in the pursuit of excellence. The key to unlocking your potential lies in your ability to practice discipline, not only when it's convenient, but especially when it's hard. It's the ability to choose long-term goals over short-term pleasures. It's the courage to say no to distractions and yes to your dreams. Discipline allows you to focus on the things that matter, to pour your energy into what will yield the greatest returns, rather than getting caught up in trivial matters that do nothing but drain you. It teaches you the power of persistence, of consistency, of incremental progress. Even when the results are not immediate, discipline keeps you moving forward, building momentum and creating the foundation for success. When you allow discipline to govern your life, you begin to realize that there is no limit to what you can achieve. The path to success is not an overnight journey, but one that requires persistence, patience, and a willingness to keep showing up. Discipline teaches you that success is not an event, but a process. It is not about how fast you can get there, but about your ability to stay the course, to keep pushing even when it seems like progress is slow or even non-existent. Every small action you take, every decision to stay disciplined brings you one step closer to your full potential. As you embrace discipline, you unlock the capacity to accomplish far more than you ever thought possible. Talent might provide you with the opportunity to succeed, but discipline ensures that you can capitalize on those opportunities, transforming them into lasting achievement. When you combine talent with discipline, you unleash a force so powerful that there is no challenge too great, no obstacle too high, and no goal too ambitious. Discipline is the secret ingredient that allows you to tap into the wellspring of your potential, and when you harness that power, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So choose discipline. Embrace it as your guide, your constant companion, and watch as it propels you to new heights, unlocking a future that was once beyond your imagination. Discipline is the catalyst that turns dreams into reality. It is the unwavering force that takes your natural abilities and shapes them into something extraordinary. Talent alone can only take you so far, but discipline is what propels you to heights that others only dream of reaching. It is the consistency, the persistence, and the unwavering commitment to your purpose that unlocks your true potential. When you choose discipline, you choose growth, you choose mastery, and ultimately you choose success. Remember, the journey to unlocking your full potential is not an easy one. It will require sacrifice, hard work, and relentless determination. But with discipline as your guide, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So stand firm, stay focused, and embrace the power of discipline, because it is the key that will unlock doors you never even knew existed. The best version of yourself is waiting on the other side of your commitment to discipline.